Planet Earth has a unique status in the whole universe. It is the only known planet with green treasures and, of course, the highest form of life, the human being. Scientists have calculated the age of Earth as 4.6 billion years. Mankind evolved in the planet before some 2.5 lakh years. In the early stages, human beings lived in the forests as a part of nature. Some 6,000 years ago, through the practice of agriculture, mankind entered into the era of civilization. For 450 years, agriculture was practiced as a social event where the whole village would participate in cultivation practices.
Before 20 years, agriculture was not a single man's profession. The whole society was involved. Farming was done with the involvement of farmers, artisans and cattle. There were no external inputs. They used only natural resources to improve soil fertility and to control pests and diseases.
A few decades before, there was a trend to involve excessive chemical inputs in the field. Organic agriculture is the simple practice of producing non-toxic food by involving natural resources instead of chemical inputs. It is a challenging task to raise effective crops by depending only on natural resources and by totally avoiding chemical inputs. Mr. Anthony Swami, a farmer from Puliyangudi village in Tirunelveli district of Tamilnadu, is practicing organic agriculture in a much successful way.
It is a challenging task to practice complete organic agriculture in plains where everybody is following chemical farming methods. A farmer needs a lot of self-confidence, courage and commitment. Mr. Anthony Swami of Puliyangudi in Tirunelveli district is a successful farmer who follows organic practices for the past 20 years. He cultivates traditional paddy, sugarcane and lime. You all may visit his farm.
Mr. Anthony Swami is practicing agriculture for the past 55 years. In the beginning, he was more dependent on chemical inputs, but after a decade, he realized a dip in the yield and deterioration of soil health as well as his own health. Hence, he gradually switched over to organic agriculture.
Initially, I used to follow chemical farming method. I dumped excessive chemicals in the soil. Not only NPK, but also zinc, iron, copper, boron, magnesium and all. But the soil lost microorganisms and lost its fertility. My health was also spoiled. Then only I switched over to organic agriculture in 1989. In the first 4 years, we struggled to improve soil fertility. Now the soil has become most fertile to give best yield. In sugarcane, we get above 60 tons. In traditional rice, we get above 2 tons per acre. And in hybrid rice, we get above 3 tons per acre. There is no attack of pests and diseases. Hence, the input cost is minimized to the bottom.
The basic step in organic agriculture starts with the redemption of soil fertility. Due to excess use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, the microorganisms in the soil get wiped out and hence the soil health is affected. In organic agriculture, the farmer has to stop using the chemical inputs and he has to start nourishing the soil with green manure crops like daincha, sun hemp, etc. This organic practices help the microorganisms to grow well and his soil gets life again. If the farmer cultivates paddy with green manures and other organic manures, he can definitely expect a better yield. Another step in nourishing the soil is the use of earthworms. Earthworm is rightly described as the friend of farmer. Organic farmers use to enhance the level of earthworm population in their fields.
The organic component in all other fields is less than 1, but in his field it is nearly 2. The earthworm population and microorganism content in his field is nearly 4 times more than those in other fields. In 1972, the chemical input was nearly 500 kilograms per acre. It reduced soil fertility and hence the yield. Pest and diseases attack was more. At the end of 1980s, our land lost almost the entire soil fertility. Then only we switched over to organic agriculture. In the first 4 years we struggled. Now the yield is really good.
Sugarcane shoot borer, which was an uncontrollable menace in the earlier chemical method, is completely controlled in organic cultivation. Organic practices even help to control adverse weather conditions.
When I was doing chemical farming, sugarcane shoot borer was a big menace. I had to apply endosulfan, atrazine and other pesticides. Sugarcane shoot borer problem has completely gone. The reason is that the leguminous crops in our field help to control the temperature. Our land becomes cooler by 4 degrees Celsius than other fields.
Lime is a sensitive crop much affected by pests and diseases. Mr. Anthony Swami cultivates lime in organic method and reaps wonderful harvest almost every day.
Lime is most susceptible to pests and diseases. He has proved that even lime can be cultivated effectively through organic practices.
Mr. Anthony Swami says that lime produced in organic method is drought tolerant, disease tolerant, more juicy and has more keeping quality.
I am cultivating lime for 45 years. In the first 25 years, I used more fertilizers and pesticides. At that time, productivity was not uniform. After 1989, I switched over to organic practices. It has ensured uniformity in production. The fruits are also uniform in size. We apply panchakavya and fish amino acids with precise timing so that we get the maximum yield at the season when price of lime touches high.
Benefits of organic agriculture will make a long list. Toxic-free food, good quality produce, drought tolerance, disease tolerance, less expenditure and more profit are a few to mention.
Mr. Anthony Swami has proved the excellence of organic agriculture in paddy, sugarcane and lime. Mr. Anthony Swami and Mr. Gomadi Nayagam are the role models in southern Tamil Nadu. Mr. Sundara Raman is a role model in western region. Mr. Murali is a role model in Chennai region. Mr. Siddhar is a role model in Tanjore region. Their farms are so impressive that you will not come out in a single day. Mr. Navanitha Krishnan is doing his research in applying Panchakavya, a great tool in organic farming, in healing human diseases also. What are the steps we have to take to bring organic agriculture under a single umbrella? What are the roles to be played by farmers? What are the roles to be played by agricultural scientists? We have to share our views. I am doing organic agriculture for the past 14 years. I used to market the produce directly. The former Vice Chancellor of Tamilnadu Agricultural University opened my organic market. I am also a traditional naturopath. I have extended the life of a patient declared by doctors to die in 5 days due to cancer for more than 42 days. I am not a doctor. I am a farmer. A farmer alone can cure diseases. A Tamil poem says, "Your agricultural produce reflects the service you have rendered." I cultivate sugarcane, turmeric, paddy, banana and onion in organic method in 25 acres. I use vermicompost, panchakavya, lime solution, fish solution and amida solution. I cultivate green manures and I mulch them. In our Kulithalai region, the land pH is 8.9, but I have reduced it to 8 by organic practices. 2,500 types of plants can be used as insect repellents. Cleodendron family will kill bugs. Cassia alata will kill beetles. It is commonly called as beetle killer. There are also some plants which control diseases. Panchakavya is the best tool for controlling diseases. Whatever may be the solution we make, whatever may be the name we give, the main content is the variety of microorganisms there. Never say any material in and around your farm as waste. Recycle the waste. Organic agriculture is not only Panchakavya, it involves more than 10 technologies. Through organic agriculture, the consumer gets toxic-free food and good quality food. Farmers' expenditure is reduced. Government's financial burden to subsidize fertilizers and chemicals is reduced. Hence, the people, the farmers and the government get benefited.
Unity is strength. Associations of organic farmers help a lot in the success of farmers like Mr. Anthony Swami.
In Puliyangudi, we started the Farmers Seva Sangam in 1975 with 50 farmers as members. In the 35 years, we are doing research and extension activities also. Our member, Mr. Anthony Swami, has excelled in improving the soil fertility in a short period through organic practices. Similarly, Mr. Velumarayar has created a forest with only rainwater sources. In the last 3 years, our association is marketing organic agricultural produces.
Mr. Anthony Swami's commitment for systematic organic agriculture and his experiments in the field have brought him due recognition.
Lime is most sensitive crop. I cultivate lime for the past 45 years. Lime is a crop with self-pollination. Its genetic purity doesn't get altered. I chose 7 trees. I grafted them with wild lime trees. The result was good. The new variety had 25% more productivity and 20% more quality. In 2004, then President of India, Dr. Abdul Kalam, presented me an award for the development of lime variety.
Though organic agriculture is beneficial in many ways, marketing the agricultural produce from organic method still remains to be a challenge. Some smart farmers like Mr. Anthony Swami market their produces with great confidence.
Mr. Anthony Swamy markets his produces with his own brand right from his home itself. He uses the strategy to sell his produce as a value-added one. All other farmers should learn his methods of marketing.
In this modern era, where toxic-free food and more yield per drop of water are stressed, organic agriculture is the best solution for most of the agrarian problems. Government and the agricultural scientists also understand this reality and have taken the right steps in this direction.
Tamil Nadu government has recognized organic farming by creating a new department. Organic farming certificates are given for nearly 30,000 acres. Scientists also do research on organic inputs. We should all work together to expand the area under organic agriculture, which ensures toxic-free food for consumers and cost-effective cultivation for the farmers.
Nature is the real treasure for mankind. Let us commit ourselves for organic agricultural practices to protect nature and to ensure the well-being of mankind.